Mr. Speaker, what a success we're celebrating here today, the Endangered Species Act, and it worked with the wolf. It worked. It's recovered. We should be celebrating that here today. And don't take our word for it. Take these 26 scientists' names right behind me. So we've heard repeatedly today about how we should be trusting science. Scientists are not saying that. I will put these scientists, these wildlife biologists, up against any scientists here in America that are in the upper Great Lakes states. They sent a letter to the Fish and Wildlife Service 10 years ago saying, delist the wolf. It is recovered, and you're going to endanger the Endangered Species Act if you don't delist a recovered species. So the fine state of Wisconsin, in which I represent the 7th Congressional District, was impugned. In particular, the hunters of the state of Wisconsin. We've had 3 successful wolf hunts, 2011, 12, and 13, and then once again in 2021. Each time, the numbers rebounded right back to where they were before, or even grew even more. That's a sign of having a successful hunt, that you're managing the population in an appropriate manner. One of the most eminent predator biologists appeared before our committee last year and spoke about that, how up to 30%, 29% being the exact number, but up to about 30% of take can happen of a particular species, and it still will recover. That is peer-reviewed science, and that's why you see these 26 eminent wildlife biologists saying that the wolf should be delisted. It's time to let the states manage the wolf population, because there are other species, as was said in our hearing, that perhaps we should be dedicating time to. So if you have a recovered species, and additional time is being put, additional time and effort by, like the Fish and Wildlife Service, into a species that's already recovered, like the wolf, we aren't able to deal with other species. May I? So it requires additional resources for species that may be headed in that direction. As these 26 wildlife biologists said in their letter that they sent 10 years ago, the ultimate danger in not delisting the wolf, a recovered species, is that you're going to endanger the Endangered Species Act and diminish its value. I yield back.